know.
YouTube, we back here with another video. Today we reacted to shows I would hate to live in by the GOAT himself, DerekFDB. Y'all please go show love to him. He took his time with this. Yeah, shows I wouldn't live in off the top of my head. Welcome to Derek. Stranger Things, Walking Dead, Last of Us. What else? What else? Throw me some shows. Regular show. I would not live in regular show. It seems fun till you're in it. Dog, you mean to tell me that I have to play basketball with the god of basketball? If I don't win, the whole reality is getting wiped out. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not living there. I'm not living there. But if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And you dig it. Oh yeah, let's get the videos. Yeah, whatever.
Just like movies, I always wanted to be on TV.
Yeah.
And again, not like on TV, more like in the show. But now that I've wised up, I realize I don't want to be in any of these shows. These shows would be terrible.
Told you! I told you! We would not be in regular show. I'm not being in regular show. That's over with. I'm overly good.
Terrible to live in. And that's what we'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some shows I'd absolutely hate to live in. And don't worry, I know everyone doesn't watch every show. So I'll try and tell you everything you need to know before I explain why I'd hate living in them, all right? And in the end, I'll go over one of the shows that I would not only hate to live in the most, but also a show I've been meaning to talk about for a minute. And without further ado, Chainsaw Man gotta be one of the worst shows to live.
Horrible.
And I'm saying this as someone who loves this
I love the show.
I really do love it, bro. The movie made me cry. But please,
I gotta watch the movie.
Please keep me away from the show. Before I even talk about it, let me give you the rundown like I said. If you've never seen it, Chainsaw Man's this anime where we follow this teenager named Denji, who after getting murked by some Yakuza members, comes back to life with the ability to release chainsaws from his body and becomes a devil hunter. And you see, that's where the problem lies in this show. Not the chainsaws coming out the body thing. That probably would hurt though. But the devils. The world in this show is full of them. And these things are the worst.
Everywhere.
The devils in this show are pretty much human-hating, human-eating monsters that come from fear. Human fears. Each one of them being a different concept. Concept? What do I mean? Well, let's take, for example, something I'm scared of. Dolls. I don't rock with them. And neither do a lot of people on Earth. I ain't alone. And in the Chainsaw Man world, this fear we have for them would be enough to create a doll.
A doll.
The only one. You following? So now imagine that whole process I just said, but for like every single thing ever.
Every fear, whether being broke, hating bad bitches, scared of bitches. Yo, there's gonna be a devil for everything. Yo, I'm not living here. I'm not living here. Do you imagine what the demon was about being broke? Nigga, he'd have a chokehold on me.
I mean it too. Everything. A car devil, a doctor devil, an awkward silence devil. Anything could be a devil as long as people are scared of it. But that's not even all of it, because since the devils in this world come from fear, it only makes sense that the strongest ones are not only the most feared, but they can gain or lose strength depending on what's going on in the world. New Conjuring film drops, Ghost Devil gets stronger. Inflation goes up, unemployment devil gets stronger. Ceasefire happens, Israel devil gets weaker. Message! It's such a cool power system, but like, I'm admiring it from a distance. I don't want to live there. It would be terrifying. You don't know when they could randomly strike. Imagine you just chilling at the crib one day in the living room, minding your business. Oh wow. It's a really nice day outside. The gun devil just sneezed and blasted away your crib in 5 cities. And they don't even gotta be to that scale. Even if you get rolled up on by a barely scary devil, you'd probably get packed. You're human. And in that situation, dying wouldn't even be the worst part. It's the aftermath. It would be embarrassing. Imagine my homies come to my funeral asking what killed me. Did they say what got him? Yeah, they said it was the cheese devil. There's hella lactose intolerant people. It probably could.
Dog, if my dogs come to the funeral and say they ask me how I died, and then you said the broke nigga demon, burn my casket alive. Burn me if I make it, burn me in the casket. I lost the battle to the broke nigga demon. Pack me up.
And that's not even me mentioning devil contracts. I'm not even gonna get into that. Like I said, I love this show, but Chainsaw Man is horrible to live in. But I'd rather live in Chainsaw Man than to live in...
Woo! That's a good one.
Some of y'all may know this show, some of y'all may not, but the ones that do know, for as vibrant and as colorful as this show may seem, it has a dark undertone. Like, this show is prison. This show is an indie animated show where we follow this group of people who are trapped in a video game, The Amazing Digital Circus. They put on these headsets one day and were transported into the game, and now they're stuck. So it's kind of like Sword Art Online, minus, you know, the weird brother and sister stuff. And I think the reason for this one is pretty straightforward, guys. Why would I ever want to be in this situation? Why? Never. If I'm in here, I'd literally be trapped. Trapped as a goofy looking video game character, which, by the way, can one of y'all draw me as one? I want to see what y'all think I look like. With no memory of my name and forced to go on daily adventures by this lunatic AI that's running the circus. This junk is horrible. And that's not even all of it, because if, or should I say when, I eventually lose my mind in this world, I'll abstract, which is pretty much the equivalent of death. You become a giant digital monster and they pretty much toss you in the basement forever. This place is terrible, and that's just episode 1 stuff. When you combine that with the stuff we learned in the latest episode, man, this place is purgatory. Only bright side about this place is the people you're stuck with are pretty chill. Like, hanging out with Kinger or Zubul would be dope. And there might be a way to get out. I know after the latest episode it's not looking like it, but I still believe. Unless it's like that one Black Mirror episode where instead of being a real person trapped, you're actually a copy of someone real, but just in the game. That'd be messed up.
Yeah. A ribbon is something rare.
So I just finished watching this show, and let me tell you something. If I'm not stepping a foot in Chainsaw Man, you couldn't get a follicle of me and Derek. Before I even get into it, if you don't know, this show in simple terms is a prequel to the movie It. You know, killer clown named Pennywise, likes to eat kids, but just based in the 1960s, where we learn a little more about him and, you know,
the whole
see what this goes up to before the 80s. And the special thing about this show is, this is the first show on the list to have multiple reasons why I would never ever want to live. First of them obviously being this dude Pennywise. A lot of y'all may know
the big wise, man. The wise, dog. That LeBron James in 2018, he was moving.
I've spoken about this guy on my channel before, saying how I'd beat the white off his skin and bully him to death. But y'all,
that's cap.
I don't know what happened in those 20-something years between this show and the movie, but this dude in the show is way more terrifying than it.
Wait, I swear to y'all, dog, the movie is not scary. The show is scarier than the movie. I was more afraid of Pennywise during the show than the movie. Dog, when we was watching the movie, obviously, come on, dog, be for real, be for real, be for real. When we watched It, we all thought the same thing. We thought all we had to do was literally just hate him and just say we wasn't afraid of him, and we would win. Dog, the show broke down how he did, how the fear and stuff wasn't even the whole. Fear was the last thing. Dog. We wouldn't beat him if you didn't have, dog. If we didn't have The Shining, we were cooked. Without The Shining, without Brother Halloran and his abilities and the whole stone, they would have just died. Cause dude, Pennywise don't truly care about fear. Fear makes it easier to eat you and to manipulate you. We're cooked, and he's the weakest out of all the characters Stephen King made. With his crazy self. But yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good off that.
In the movie, like, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know what happened, but this dude glued down those 27 years. Yeah, he's washed. The difference is insane.
Oh yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the huge difference. I ain't gonna hold you. The movie, the show, boy, was moving like 2018 Braun. Ain't nothing stopping him. The movie, dog, he was literally Celtic Shaquille O'Neal. He was not moving anything. He was moving, but he wasn't moving. You know what I mean?
Like in the movie, yeah, he'll do some scary stuff, like transform into a creepy painted lady or a giant lumberjack statue. But in the show, this guy will shapeshift into your deceased mother and make her give birth to you again. Oh, what the y'all see what I mean? This dude in the show is different. Stuff got so scary for the kids in this show that these kids started popping pills to avoid being scared of Pennywise. Like, perks. This is ridiculous.
They were popping perks to stop him. In the movie, himself, crazy self. He was too scared of that work. But these were 12-year-olds. Oh, scared man. Hold on. Shout out these two right here.
Ridiculous. Why didn't I think of that? Point is, if you living in Derry and this dude got an eye on you, just hang it up, bro, because it ain't even up to you. You gotta just pray this dude thinks you won't taste good or he's just not hungry today. And that's another thing that's bad about this. Since you a kid, even if you go and tell people you seen this dude, they not gonna believe
They gonna think you're crazy.
You a kid, and it's the 60s. Even if you tell your parents, they ain't gonna care. These is Cold War times, baby. World War III can happen any second. Ain't got time to be worrying about your kids. But that ain't even the worst about Derry, because even if you don't run into Penny, like I just said, let's not forget, this show is based in the 1960s, which, in my opinion, might be even worse than dealing with Pennywise. Because aside from the fact that there wasn't much to do in the 60s besides, like, I don't know, smoke cigarettes indoors. Let's remember, these times were not the safest for colored folk. And this show showed that very clearly. Like, I already knew how bad the racism was back then from what I learned in US history. But seeing it on the screen, bro, these motherfuckers was really racist. Like,
yeah, they did not like black people. Dog, they hated us. They despised us.
Shockingly racist. I don't want to dive into it too much, but if you want to know how bad it is, there's a scene in this show where this one guy gets wrongfully accused of murking 3 kids. And when he's given an opportunity to clear his name by just saying where he was the night of the incident, he refuses. Yeah, he refuses in fear of getting into more trouble. Which just had me thinking, damn, what could this guy...
Hold on, I ain't gonna swear. When I watched this live, I swear to y'all, I was like the same thing. What could be worse than that? What could be worse than killing 3 white kids? I was like, wait, what could be worse than that? Messing with a white woman. I was like, what? No, when watching this live, I was like, bro, yo, nigga, just say what happened. What could be worse than being accused of killing 3 white kids? I'm thinking, oh man, this man out here messing with a white man. He on such timing. No, this was messing with a white woman. I was like, you're scared of that?
I have been doing that could get you into more trouble than triple homicide. You wanna know what he was doing? Hanging out with a white woman. That's all he was doing. Well, a little more than just hanging out. They got a little more buddy and she was married. But still, that probably has some of y'all thinking, why wouldn't he just say that? An affair is clearly not worse than murking 3 children, right? And you're right. That would definitely not get you in trouble today. But in the 60s, if the wrong group of white men get wind that their abusive buddy's wife had relations with a black man, they grabbing a phone book, grabbing a rope, grabbing their...
Woo, boy, they're gonna be worse than New York fans.
Their robe, and then after that, they ride at dawn. Yeah, this junk used to be a death sentence. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Like, killing someone because your wife wants them is already stupid enough. But doing it off the basis of race is just even more stupid. Because does that mean if it was a white...
Again, I don't get the whole ordeal. Like, if there's one thing in history that I still to this day don't comprehend, is how could you hate me because I was just darker than you? There were no bias to it. You hated me because I was just darker than you. You hated me because I didn't look like you. What did I do to you? My fault. I was in the oven too long. Did you? That don't mean anything. If anything, dog, you should be like, yo, you're like so cool, dude. Like, nice to meet you. But instead, they went with the hate on us because we were darker than them. We sound different than them. Our swag was different than them. Heck, we could have been like this. There would have been no such thing as black culture, white culture, Asian culture, even though, never mind, etc. Dog, we could have been chilling. It could have been just human culture. But instead, things happen.
Dude sleeping with his wife, he would have just been cool with it.
Ah, go ahead, honey. F him all you want.
Yeah, keep me out of Derry. This place is the worst, bro. The crazy part is there's even more messed up racist stuff that happens later in the show, but I don't want to spoil. So when you combo that with free...
Yeah, y'all, if y'all haven't watched it, please go watch it. It's like dead serious one of the best shows of 2025. It hit buzzer beater for one of the best shows of 2025. Y'all appreciate you, J2.
Freaking Pennywise, yeah, this is gonna be horrible. I'm still whooping the movie version of him though, don't get it twisted. But the show version, if he had my friend Hodges like he had that one dude in the first movie and I told him to give him back and he told me no, yeah, keep him, bro.
That's so real. That's so real. You can have him. What am I gonna do to you? You got it, bro. Hopefully he can fight them all, but yeah, no, you're good. No.
2 friends is good. And now for the show that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute. Yay! No need to introduce this one. Everyone knows this
Everybody
show.
has watched Stranger Things.
Now look, I really like this show, but as much as I like it, and as much as it's been beloved for years, and I mean years, this show has been out since I was in 8th grade.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When I realized, I'm like, dang. Stranger Things been out for a minute, but I was like, I've never like dived deep in knowing when did it first come out. Dog, when I found out that Caleb McLaughlin and we all like we're the same age. I'm 21, dog. I'm like, how old were you when the first season was? Dog, that said 2016. I was like, oh my god, I was literally a 7th grader. I was a 7th grader when that dropped. No, this was like the summer of. No, I was an 8th grader. Yeah, I was 8th grade. I was in 8th grade when it dropped.
You know how insane that is? I went from being pretty much the same age as these kids to now I'm freaking 6 years older than them. That's crazy.
No, you're not 6 years older. Actually, we're like the same age. There's no way. If you were like 8th grade, that was like, because I was in high school in like 2018. That was summer 2016, 2017. So yeah, I was like 7th grade. 7th grade? 8th grade. 8th grade. I was 8th grade.
As much as I like it, if I had a choice, I'm not living in Hawkins, Indiana.
Yeah, no.
I'm not. From season 1 through season 5, this place has been the epicenter of so many problems. It's not even funny. Season 1, you got a Demogorgon, which is pretty much a monster running around trying to eat you. Season 2, you don't have a Demogorgon, but you got demo dogs trying to eat you. Season 3, you got the Mind Flayer, town folk possessed by the Mind Flayer, and Russians after you. Season 4, you got Vecna, who's pretty much the one running the whole.
That's Steph Curry right there. Vecna Steph Curry, 2015 to 2022 Steph Curry right there. But mainly 2016 Curry, the unanimous MVP Curry. Dog, Vecna on a historic run right now. If y'all haven't watched the recent EPs, dog, Vecna on a historic run right now.
Operation going after you. And then season 5 is just season 4, but he's stronger now, and everyone got.
And then season 5, dog, he went for unanimous MVP Steph Curry to USA Steph Curry. Dog, he was untouchable. He was so untouchable. He's so untouchable. Nah, no cap, bro.
Got 25% cornier. This is horrible. And the main cast is the ones that have to deal with all of it. And I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in their shoes, I don't think I'm making it. Not as a main character.
I promise, man, you know who really it's like if I was put in a situation, I'm not making it. Bro, if I was putting Dustin, if I put in anybody in the main group situation, I'm not making it. Especially Will. We call Will a loser, a lame, all throughout it. But dog, we ain't gonna lie. If we were put in the same situation as him, we're not making it. We would have made it in the first season. Dog, I would not have been stuck in that shed that whole time. And mind you, it was months before they found him. Dog, I would have been cooked. Man, I would have been cooked, bro.
Whether it be death or me running away, I wouldn't last long. Matter of fact, I'll go down every season and I'll tell you every moment I would have called it if I even made it there. Season 1. The second me and the gang find out Will is missing and find his little girl near where he went missing, and she got superpowers, yeah, deuces. Peace out. Unless it's me getting those powers.
Imagine Stranger Things IRL. Man, we all cooked, bro. I promise you. If Vecna was actually real and we were put in them situations, we would all lost. We would have lost. Because as soon as he put us in our past and he showed that scene, oh my God, October 23rd, your breakup. Oh! He made you relive the time that old girl said, I love you, but she didn't love you. And she was cheating on you. Man, we're cooked. Oh my God. Oh my God. If he put me in a situation, dog, boom, I hear the clock. I hear that old time clock. Boom, I turn to my right. Ice Spice, Ruby Rose, whoever, some bad say, ugh, you ugly as, oh, take me. Take me. Oh, take me. Dude. And he get closer and closer. Dude, just take me. I'm ready. I can't live. Dog, cook me. I'm cooked.
Peace. Season 2, Will start doing that hallucinating, neck touching stuff in front of me.
Hey,
I'm out. Especially if I ever see him cough up a slug. I'm out. Then season 3. Season 3 is unique.
They swag was crazy. Shout out
At first, it'll seem like everything is smooth.
Here we
You
come,
know,
give me
it's the
facts.
summer, 11 closed the gate last season. Milfs is chilling at the pool and stuff.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You know, it's the summer,
Mama
11
Wheeler-
closed the
Mama
gate
Wheeler,
last
I promise
season.
you.
Milfs is chilling.
Mama Wheeler would have got it. I still say that to this day. Mama Wheeler could get it. Mama Wheeler can get it. Mama Wheeler can get it. Mama Wheeler can get it. Emphasis on that. Dog, she's so bad.
At the pool and stuff, we good. But the second I see we got Russia involved in our business, now Russia, a world superpower, is involved in our business.
Yep.
Season 4, I don't even gotta see anything really.
Man.
I probably won't even make it to Vecna. Cause when I hear the description of Chrissy's body after what Vecna did to her, yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out, y'all. And then season 5, man, after the stuff we went through in season 4, anything is enough for me to dip back.
Enough.
My guy, Max is in a coma. So the second I hear Dustin say some corny stuff like, I wanna see Vecna's heart on a platter.
What?
Are you serious, bro?
I would have looked exactly how Mike's looking. I would have looked at him. You crazy. I would have been dipped. Shit, you good up there, Kim, folks.
What are you gonna do about it? I'm out, bro. I'm out. And that's just being in the main cast. Even as a regular person in Hawkins, not a part of the main cast, I'm not willing to be here. Because if I'm not in the main cast, that means I don't know anything about what's going on in this world at all. So imagine if I'm in season 4 and I hear that Vecna clock. I'm not gonna be prepared. I won't even know what's going on. I'm gonna just be like, hey, that's a neat looking clock. And it's gonna be like,
I swear, dog, if I turn to my right and I see a clock on my, like a clock just standing on top of my bed, an old timey clock, dog. I'm like, when did I buy that? And I turn around, he's right there. I'm cooked.
like that every time because I'm a curious guy. Doesn't matter what situation I'm in. A main cast member, a main cast parent, a civ. If I'm in Hawkins, Indiana, I'm finished. Even if I'm born straight into Hawkins lab and I'm one of them telekinetic force wielding children, I'm gonna just get freaking slimed out by Henry, so it don't matter. Man, you couldn't freaking pay me to be in Hawkins. Even excluding all this upside down Vecna stuff, I still don't want to be there. Not only would I, let's be honest, probably be a nerd, so I'd get bullied, but also there's a chance I'd be friends with the main cast, and I don't want to be friends with the main cast. Yeah, it might sound crazy because all of them seem cool and all, but I've been noticing patterns, and I can confidently say, these dudes are some snakes. Who would want to be in a friend group when you got dudes like Will trying to take his homegirl's boyfriend and dudes like Steve who's trying to take Nancy away from Jonathan?
No. I'm spoiling it. I don't care. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Steve is not trying to take Nancy from doggone Jonathan. If anything, Nancy trying to get back with Steve. My dog Steve was in that field working on himself, being a better man for his future. Nancy seen that the grass wasn't greener on the other side with Jonathan and said, oh my God, I don't think, like, Steve was more cooler. He made me laugh. I loved everything about him. Well, Bookie, sorry. That ship has been sailed. Stop playing on my dog Steve. Steve is the greatest male character on here besides Hopper. It's Hopper, Steve, Will, Lucas, Dustin, Lucas, Mike in the top 6. Mike's playing the 6th man as the best man.
Who originally took Nancy away from him? You think I'm gonna be cool with these dudes? You must be out of your mind. You can't have shit in this friend group. Especially if it was like the Steve, Jonathan, and Nancy situation. I'd be pissed. I'm too insecure for that. Let my girl bandage up her ex how Nancy was bandaging up Steve last season in the Upside Down. I'm gonna be heated when she come back. You like him or something? Why you just let him bleed out? And you might say, oh, that's only 2 or 3 people out of the whole group. And to that I say, that's 2 or 3 snakes too many. Let me put it like this. Too many. You had a batch of 10 apples, right? And out of those 10, 2 or 3 of them could take your girl from you. You probably not buying the batch, are you? No. That's all I'm saying.
No, he's so right. Yo, I'm with you. You're right. Derek's so right. Dog, I'm not doing that. You're not telling me. First off, it's a whole love triangle situation going on already. But Will trying to steal Mike from doggone 11. That's crazy enough. Dustin basically tried to say that Steve's not a good brother figure to him and Eddie was better. You're crazy. Eddie didn't even like them truly. He just started liking them because of trauma and the fact that they were helping him out. But Eddie never gave a about Dustin and them.
I'm not willing to take the risk. These dudes cannot be my homies. Still love y'all though. At the time of recording this
Mike
season,
was like a person to like Will. Stop playing with Mike.
season 5, volume 1 is only
Stop
out.
playing
So
with my nigga Mike. He got a bad. She's not going for no doggone dead. You crazy. You crazy. You crazy. Don't play on my dog Mike like that. Mike get bitches. Will can. He just be he tripping, bro. He tripping.
I don't know how it ends yet. Maybe it'll give me more reasons to want to live there. But I have some predictions. Spoiler warning, because these might be accurate. I don't know. I'm kind of a genius.
Yeah.
Starting with a crazy one.
Steve.
Someone's gonna die.
Yep. Of course.
Now, for real though, I think Robin and Steve are probably gone. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I said bro. I was saying the same thing. They giving Steve too much love and credit for them to like keep him, if that makes sense. If y'all think about it, none of every single show, the mentor or the really good, the characters that build like they character development, that has a amazing character development, they always get wiped off the show. A prime example, dang it, I had it in my head. I had the show right in my head. Richie from Welcome to Derry. He had no really character. Yes, he did, kinda. Oh yeah, and what's called? Number 8. I forgot her name, my actual name, but 8. Number 8. She gonna switch up on the group for sure.
It coming. Robin and Steve are too beloved, and they can't keep Steve in the show, bro. It's gonna take Nancy away from Jonathan. Number 8. I don't think she'll die, but maybe. I mean, it might be Punisher for giving us the most boring episode of the entire show.
Thanks.
I'm still standing by it. That episode was boring. I actually find it funny that after her review in the last episode of Volume 1, all of a sudden, hella people liked this episode. Like a bunch of y'all just came out the woodworks and said, "Yeah, the most boring, most random episode in the entire series that had no point in the story until 8 years later." That one was always my favorite. Like, y'all just lying. And I think they're gonna try to make Vecna good. Honestly, I think that's the direction they're going in. The way he was looking at that cave makes us feel like he has like some dark memory with it, and I'm not here for it. Okay, I don't want to sympathize with someone who killed mad kids.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Darth Vader, you know, that's a little different. That's pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over in this video, and y'all know what to do. Comment down below which show you thought was the worst, and comment down below some shows you'd hate to live in. And don't worry, this video is definitely getting a sequel. I could talk about this all day. Make sure to join the Discord, follow my IG, and moral of the story. Oh wow, it's a really nice day outside.
Shout out Derek, man. Shout out Derek. Really great dude. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next video. Y'all comment which shows y'all wouldn't live in. And yeah, with that being said, let's get money, and I'll catch y'all next video. You dig it, you dig it, you dig it.